What's up, people? I'm brand new to CarTell.tv and my name is Jenny. So for my first review, the producer gives me a Kia Sorento in its bottom of the range SI petrol trim. I guess I need to earn my stripes.
The new Kia Sorento looks, well, it looks old. Not old as in outdated, but old as in just like the previous one.
But that's on the outside. Under the sheet metal, there's a whole lot of genuinely new going on.
Okay, a bit less in this particular one, as it is the entry-level trim, with 3 more above it.
I mean, you can see how good this one is. So just imagine 3 trim levels up.
In the Kia lineup, the Sorento is the biggest option.
The size enables the car to have 7 seats.
But it also makes it more difficult for the designers to make a big chunk of metal look appealing.
I mean, the Sorento definitely is not ugly. It's not a design benchmark, but it ticks all the boxes it should in this class, where it competes against the likes of
the Toyota Kluger and Mazda's CX-9. The changes include redesigned headlights and taillights, new exhaust tip and a slightly different grille. It seems as if Kia felt they had to make it at least officially different, so they can present the inside novelties. So they just did a mild exterior redesign and teased us to ask what else they have in the new Sorento that we can't see at first sight.
when you open the bonnet, you see a new engine. Well, that depends on your choice.
You can either go for a new 3.5-litre V6 petrol or an inline 4-cylinder 2.2 common rail diesel.
This petrol is all new and is an increase from the previous 3.3-litre V6.
The petrol now makes 206 kilowatts and 336 newton meters of torque. It is beautifully smooth, although the top power and torque are found pretty high in the rev range, 6,300 and 5,000 revs respectively.
This is the one I've got here, and I can tell you, me like it.
The diesel is smaller, but pretty good. It produces 147 kilowatts and 441 newton meters of torque from very low and pleasing 1,750 revs. This is a great thing, as the extra torque available so early in the rev range means you can really make the best of it.
Understandably, the diesel is more frugal. It consumes about 7.2 litres on average, while the petrol gulps about 10.
If you want an all-wheel drive Sorento, you'll have to go for the diesel. The petrol versions are front-wheel drive only.
The new 8-speed automatic is a joy to drive.
It's a big leap from the previous 6-speed auto, and the additional speeds mean that the engine spends most of its time in a very pleasing and efficient rev range. We've seen some many-speed automatics hunt badly, especially going uphill.
However, the gearbox is really good, and you'll never feel like 8 speeds are too many.
Suspension is also tuned for the Australian market. Now there are several manufacturers that boast this, but it really does make a difference.
For the Sorento, this means they've reduced body roll and improved cornering. And for a car of this size, it is muy importante.
The Sorento is very comfortable, and not that anyone expected anything else. The size and weight mean that it's not the best for racing. But who the hell buys a Sorento to race?
The sound insulation is amazing! Well, this is the petrol version, but the diesel one is also really quiet.
Basically, most of the noise comes from the wind or tyres, and those are at their minimum as well.
The Sorento is a nice car, and a very nice car to be inside of. Speaking of which, even the base level trim I have here is damn good on the inside.
The fit and finish are outstanding, materials are very good, and it's all designed in a nice, albeit somewhat conventional way. It is a family car after all.
The display is new, and at 8 inches, it's an inch larger than the previous one.
It features Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and it's wonderfully responsive and easy to use.
This base model also has sat-nav and dual-zone climate control.
Higher trim levels get more features, such as leather heated seats, sunroof, and the top 2 get even Harman Kardon sound system with 10 speakers.
The second row seats have a lot of room for adults.
Even taller people won't feel overly cramped in the second row.
The third row can fit an adult, but to be honest, more for torturing purposes than comfort.
Kids, on the other hand, will find the third row seats more than sufficient.
There is a heap of storage options, including
6 cup holders, 4 bottle holders, mat pockets, large glove box, center console storage, front tray, and more accessory pockets.
the Brute provides 605 litres with 5 seats up.
And 142 litres with all 7 seats in use.
If you're buying the Sorento for its amazing safety, you don't even have to go higher than the entry-level model.
It has ABS, ESC, stability management, hill start assist, emergency stop signal, parking sensors, rear view camera with dynamic guideline, LED daytime running lights, dusk sensing auto headlights, lane keep assist, autonomous emergency braking with forward collision warning system, driver attention alert, impact sensing automatic door unlocking, loads of airbags, and more.
Yes, there is actually more.
For example, go up the trim levels and you get auto-dimming electrochromatic rearview mirror.
But honestly, nothing hugely necessary.
Large, safe, practical, good to drive with appropriate engines.
That was the old Sorento. The new one is noticeably better, albeit not at first glance.
The price for this all-new Sorento starts from $42,000.
Making it great value for money and a viable competitor to the Kluger, the Santa Fe, and the CX-9. Thanks for watching CarTell TV. I hope you liked my first video. If you'd like to see me review another car, leave it in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe and check out our social media. Peace.